Hello, Twin Flames. This is Catherine from Twin Flame Mystique 1111. Thank you for joining me. Today is a very significant day and portal day number for Twin Flames. Today is the 22nd. And I am going to go over a post that I made just a while ago on our Facebook group, and if you haven't joined us there, please do. We are Twin Flame Mystique 1111 on Facebook and on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. So here's the post. Today, being the 22nd, is a powerful twin flame portal day, and this number signifies the union of two souls coming together for the good of the whole. And they come together because they are on the same path, and the path of the twin flame is to lead by example and teach unity consciousness. This is the purpose of the divinity within. Spiritual enlightenment allows you to practice the energetic modalities needed for this ascension path. And this process will bring you the inner balance for your union within and with your divine partner. All right. So I want to talk about this. There are twin flames that are clients to us that Tanya and I assist in their journey as ascension guides, and we are twin flame guides, being that we're in union and we're in alignment, and we are also in physical union. And there is a lot of misconceptions happening out there. And our path, our purpose is to help give the message, give the true message to the twin flames that are still stuck in karmic relationships with karmic catalysts. And you can have more than one. You already know. Now, the 22nd is a master number, and it is also about teaching others, by experience when it comes to manifesting, right? And seeing the greater picture and having objectivity and compassion and so on. It's a number of strength and balance and having or practicing spiritual awareness. And when you are on your ascension path, when you are practicing enlightenment, then you become the spiritual guide, right? Okay, but for the twin flames, I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm feeling. And this is what, Tanya and I have both been feeling of the collective so far, is that yesterday, on the 21st, it was the solstice. Yesterday, the feminine the divine feminine within, was coming back to herself. Because for the last few months, our polarities had flip-flopped in their leadership roles. Our masculine had to take the lead. For those that are predominantly in the feminine, energy, and vice versa. Those in the masculine, they flip-flopped into their feminine. And when this happens, it's because there are aspects of ourselves that we're needing to heal, that we're needing to balance. There's an awareness of our experiences in our lives, relationships, situationships, that we're still needing to heal, release, let go, and see from a higher perspective, from the divine perspective, which is healing ourselves on this enlightenment path so that we can ascend into our soul purpose. And so the feminine, and being that I am predominantly feminine polarity, Tanya is masculine, predominantly masculine. So now through the feminine, yesterday of the feminine collective, I was feeling that we were flip-flopping back to our feminine polarity energy. And when that happens, there's chaotic feelings, because you're needing to balance out all of the healing, all of the releasing, or not, that we did in our masculine polarity, through our masculine polarity, right? So, there's a chaos there in coming back and integrating whatever healing we did, whatever we did in our masculine energy. And our feminine polarity, our feminine energy, is about creation. It's our creativity. It's our it's where we have our love for others, compassion, all of those girly qualities. And as we're integrating back into ourselves and integrating all of the, ascension that we've done in our masculine, through our masculine energy, we're needing to make sense of that, balance that into our path now, right? And because, and it's chaotic, and I'll tell you, because when when the feminine is releasing, her being in the masculine, the masculine energy, the masculine polarity is very cutthroat and dry, okay? Meaning that they, in the masculine, you're knowing the answers, there's no way around it, and done. That's the answer, let's do it, done. But the feminine is the creative one, and the feminine is the one that feels more intuitively. And the feminine part of ourselves is the one that says, okay, hold up. That's fine and dandy. You know the answer. Okay. But the ascension process, the enlightenment process is about feeling your way through it. Feeling your way through it. Because we are energy. We are all energy. Everything is made up of energy. And how you get through it is how well you can discern energy, right? To be able to manifest it. So the feminine polarity within ourselves is the creative one and the feeler one and the intuitive one saying, okay, but you can't get there from here without feeling your way through it. So how did you get that answer? Because the feminine needs to have it explained. The feminine has to break it down. Break it down. So that the process is learned and what needs to be released can be released now with confidence. And having the faith and strength that, okay, this has to be cut out. This is for the greater good. This is for my greater good. And done. Right? And being that you're feeling your way through it, you've got to stay in a higher perspective because you get lost in the emotions of it all. The emotions of this third density, this low vibing third density that takes everything personal. And the only thing that you should take personal is the success of the balance within yourself, the unity within yourself, okay? So that the balance and the unity can happen between you and your divine partner. Because once that happens, physical union, energetic, union, in balance, a balanced union, because you're always together, you're always connected. There is never a separation between you and your divine partner. There is never a separation. Physically, that is what the 3D focuses on. The third density focuses on separation. Now, if you look at, religions, social conditioning, right? All of those things designed by the dark agenda to keep you separated from your soul source, from knowing your inner truth and knowing who you truly are and knowing your soul purpose. All right? If you don't follow whatever your environment, whatever your social conditioning, whatever your religion, whatever that is, whatever your, you have been conditioned to believe, if you don't follow that, right, then, then there's repercussions. And that's false. That's the false matrix of all this. So the feminine has to make sense of it. Make sense of how through the masculine the answer is what it is. Right? So now the masculine flip-flopped from their feminine feelers, right? Our masculine side does not do so well in their feelings because the masculine side of us is very, that's where we are, controlling and protective, okay, of ourselves and of others and of what we believe in. And that makes the masculine the one that is grounded the strongest and the deepest in this third density. And that's a hard one. The masculine is the harder one to awaken, right? But in that hard-headedness, I'm going to say, they really are knowing the answer, right? And the feminine polarity is what is the one that is being the more creative one and being the more intuitive. That's the intuitive side. Is in the quantum realms, right? Is in the higher dimensions. And it has to be brought back down here, right? To come together in balance and union with the masculine to bring both worlds together and then become a powerful manifester, a strong spiritual leader and guide and teacher. And all of this knowing that our feminine polarity is coming from soul source, coming from our star ancestry. We are here as star seeds, creating a guidebook, per se, of how to integrate the third density into a unity consciousness, an unconditional unity consciousness. That's what the twin flames are here for. You're not here to be in the drama of, this person is ghosting me and this person is ghosting me and they don't want to talk to me and they're running away from me, or they're not. All of that is a distraction. This is why it is so important for you, the twin flame, to allow yourself to practice on a daily basis the healing modalities that help you balance, stay in balance, stay grounded, so that you can discern and you can stay above whatever the situationship that's happening around you, so that you can be aware and stay focused on your purpose and on your path, which is to take care of you, heal you, stay self-aware. And from there, your higher self, spirit, your guides, ascended masters that you're working with, the other angelics, and I say other angelics because as a star seed, you are here in the image and focus and love, unity, consciousness, purpose as our Pleiadian families. They are the angelics. Okay? So, staying self-aware, staying in your own lane, and allowing Spirit to guide you is how you're able to stay above it all. Is how you are able to stay out of the drama, not having to wonder about, the purpose of this relationship or that relationship. Just know that, what their purpose is your sole purpose, is to be here playing a role that you are needing to play for yourself to either come full circle and heal a past life, or to heal a karmic wheel, and everything else comes to you. In fact, that was a saying. That was the daily focus that I posted for yesterday. Was my focus for today, my focus is to stay in alignment, and everything else will fall into place. And you can use that, you can put that statement to everything in your life. To everything. And that is where you have faith, trust, love for yourself, and allowing the guidance to happen. Allowing that flow of creativity, right, to help you manifest your heaven on earth. Okay? While being the bridge for unity consciousness. Because that's it. That's everything. So, feminines, I applaud you for all of the healing that you've been doing for yourself. Okay? Because that's it. That's the focus. You focus on you. You don't need to be focusing on what your divine counterpart is doing. Because the twin flame path, the twin flame relationship in duality is push-pull. Is push-pull. So whatever you are doing for yourself, whatever you are pushing yourself to do, whatever healing you are pushing yourself to have, you are pulling in your divine counterpart to do the same. That's how that works. Now, you are yin and yang. You're total opposites. Mirroring is for karmic catalysts, for karmic soulmates. Running and chasing is for karmic catalysts and karmic relationships, because they will always teach you what you do want through what you don't want. And any mirroring that you are feeling and experiencing of that karmic partner is to show you what you're needing to heal, or what you're needing to release, or what you're needing to let go, you know? Like I said, just be very aware. Discern intuitively from your gut, from your higher self. Ask Spirit. You'll feel it. You'll know. You ask Spirit, you ask your higher self. You will know the truth. You'll feel it. You'll get your truth chills, right? Or Spirit will show you a sign, or put an ascension number, at you, like 1111 or 222 or 555 or 1212 or whatever number sequence, right? Language of the universe. That's how they speak to us. You'll get the sign. You'll get the sign, okay? And using healing modalities daily helps you strengthen, right, that psychic noodle. And then you'll be able to discern if you're hanging on to someone out of the stubbornness of not wanting to let them go for your healing, right? If you're hanging on to someone because you're afraid to move forward alone, right? Or you're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror. That's what the karmics do. Okay? One, you're never alone. If you are a twin flame, you are never alone. You are always connected with your divine partner. You're always hearing them, feeling them. And I say if you are, because not everyone is meant for the twin flame or divine path. Not everyone. And what's confusing is, and why it's very important to discern energy, to discern what's happening around you and what you're feeling, is because the enlightenment path kind of all is the same, right? We go through a period of a dark night of the soul, so that you can pull yourself out of it, like that's like the beginning of it. That's your awakening. And then you go into your self-awareness, and then you start practicing the modalities, and then and then your soul purpose, your life path presents itself to you. It presents itself to you. But along the way, both those on the enlightened path and the twin flame enlightened path go through attracting to them to themselves. The karmic partners that are needing to help assist you in knowing what you do want, do what you don't want. The attracting to you your situationships, relationships, high vibe partners, the ascension path, the healing on the ascension path, helps you love yourself and feel good and manifest and so on, right? So it'll all kind of feels the same. But we're all here as star seeds of many different star families, many different star origins. And one is the path of your scientific innovators. The other is a path of, your medical innovators and so on. Your philosophers and so on, right? And they're each a particular department, all coming together and growing this planet and making it what it needs to be for the good of the whole, for the rescue of our star ancestors, right? This planet came about to be a rescue planet for those star families that lost their planet to the ancient wars. Okay? That's why Mars is the way it is, and uninhabitable, and so on and so on. This was a rescue planet for all of them. And they all came together to create a place where they could have a home again, a home planet again. And, until your reptilians and became the Anunnakis, and then they started taking over, and that's where you have all of your, that's where you have the Kabbalah and so on and so on. Another video, another story. But with the twin flame path and the ascension path, you're guided the same, to work on healing modalities that are strengthening your energy, your self-awareness, that are healing you, awakening you to knowing your divine purpose for being here, awakening you to the matrix, awakening you to the quantum realms, awakening you to all sorts of abilities, strengthening your abilities. And those of us become, we're channelers, or we speak light language, or we're the psychic mediums or whatever. All of these abilities are innate within you. That's what makes up your light body. Okay? And But there comes a point in your healing process where your higher self, you'll be guided to the path of your life purpose, okay? You'll be guided into the department of enlightenment that you are in, okay? So, today being the 22nd, the feminine is back on top. And the masculine is back on top. And they're both now needing to bring together everything that you've learned, being flip-flopped in your polarities, so that both are able to see that big picture now, okay? And this process will bring you the inner balance for that union within you. And then physical union with your divine partner, if that's what your life path is here on this planet. In this particular human experience that you're having, because I'll tell you, you're having many of them at the same time. Many. Okay? And the ones that are accorded to you for this lifetime, they'll present themselves to you, and those are the ones that you're needing to, come full circle with. And you won't know any of that if you are stuck with a karmic partner, stuck running and chasing, right? Stuck being in a drama. There is no being with a karmic partner thinking that they are your twin flame and then they ghost you and then, you're trying to get them back, because this is what I'm hearing out there from a lot of other twin flame coaches. Oh, get your divine partner back. Get your twin flame back. There's no getting back. You are always together. Always together. And when you come into union with your divine partner, you are in union. When you come into physical union with them, then you are in physical union with them. There may be a little bit of, back and forth, but that's just resistance for the healing. For learning to discern then the collective. So, beware. Heal your energy. Raise your consciousness so that you can know that the guidance that you're receiving, that from other twin flame guides, is what's meant for you. Okay? At your level of consciousness, and you want that level of consciousness to be high because you are here with a very important purpose. Very important purpose. Because through the twin flame, this planet becomes unity consciousness. In learning and knowing about relationship, and not just the relationship with your twin flame or with your mama or with your sister or with your brother or an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. No, this is an energetic relationship with all that is, because everything here is energy, and energy reacts to energy. Okay? That's what the purpose is. This is being grown. This is the grown side of the twin flame purpose. In the very beginning, it is a very convoluted dynamic, right? Because you're healing yourself, you're learning about yourself, then you're going through codependency, you're healing codependency, you're healing what's the other big one for twin flames? Abandonment. You're healing all of these things, right? But if you're healing them through a 3D perspective, which is what a karmic being with a karmic catalyst is going to keep you in, you can't see that those are the things that you need to let go and heal. That's all 3D malarkey. That's the dark agenda, keeping you in the in a state of amnesia. So beware. Love yourself and be aware of where that guidance is coming from for you, because you're the one to say yes or no. So again, through the karmic, your healing is showing you what you do want through what you don't want. Because even what you want and what you don't want is still guidance coming to you from your higher self and your divine partner's higher self. Because you're always healing them. And since it's a push-pull relationship and you are never separated and you are always together, you are always connected, what you do is for the both of you, and vice versa. Is for the both of you. So your healing will teach you to discern that too. Am I feeling the collective, or am I feeling my divine partner? Am I the one needing to have this healing? Is that why I'm needy? Or is it what my divine partner is needing to heal and what they're going through? Okay? So this is your purpose. And for today, make that your focus and stay on top of it. Because nobody's going to do it for you. Especially feminines. Especially those that are predominantly in the feminine polarity. You're the lead, honey. So put your big girl panties on. And do it. Instead of whining and complaining that you're alone, because you're never alone. And if you are whining and complaining, I would seriously think twice about whatever twin flame guidance that you are getting, where it's coming from. Because that is karmic behavior. Because that is how you act when you are stuck with a karmic catalyst, because you're being too stubborn to heal from them, release them, let them go. All right. And if you would like to have twin flame guidance from Tanya and I, because we're also ascension guides and we're Reiki master and we do all sorts of healing modalities, clients for all, not just twin flames, then please do go to our website, twinflamemystique1111.com, and book a session, right? Or whatever calls out to you. And see where your soul takes you. Okay? Well, all right, we'll leave it there, and I will be back with another video next week and talk about what the collective is going through next week. All right? Okay. Peace, love, and light.